portfolio ninti e was say ankobo ye die eye NPP omu internal contest no he said dodo na say oh MPs ni nyina wo baomia afa mate say MPs ni bi say ye die ni obi afa ena ebi mo so say Alan kra e say kra yenye ne debio Alan kra de foforo no de ba za na ekoso omu contest ni mo mama makwa Frederick Opoku ono na make no wasa me hu na papa we national coordinator youth communicators for Alan Eja Fred Agwaba
Kwame Mejoso long time
no see
so many years.
I love your new portfolio,
of course.
You're a big man.
Alan is a big Alan has suffered, so you have to come out.
What's it Alan has there?
Hey, no be no di the comedy no.
Sir,
of course yes.
Yebeba so. Mama Selom eye Dramani Dramado enso Akwaba. Wano eye communicator Emma Justice for Ghana. Wano kwa na etimi ka say one e convener ka fro ka me ya say odi man kan ye kura.
Say we flyer no must communicate.
Almost communicator.
Omoni say sayaba.
E dey fa change na. Convener Emma Justice for Ghana. Ono kwa na etimi ka say look, me kwa me here kire no ko gina National Cathedral no efura ntomakoko. Na we gina ono no kwa gina. Ono kwa na etimi tam kania ya na kanene so no akurasi. Na wode ne nam ewiabere mo wo so ohwehwe na na ado ho.
Nimpuntu djuma
no. O hwehwe nimpuntu djuma no. Akwa Barcelona.
Mejoso.
Bibi aboko de. Now kania wan fam ana.
Ewo say time piesa.
E say wo mpuntu djuma ni nyina wie.
Dabi.
Ana dabi.
Ebi wo yin. O say last year na meeting here. Ba no last year cry de me. Okay, last year no. Na me won say kukumemle.
That's right.
Ono omo ye Quine 1 2 3 bi ho any street light anyway. But no kra metie say assembly woman e wo kra no na street.
And yes Quine no.
Won siesie Quine. No na me hu.
Ye na emu abon
to no bua me na me.
Ehu ye. Mania kano agenda
1 so voter region Central Town constituency. Also the me hu ye no toilet almost toilet 3. Emma Central Town 4 no. And look up to now one commission.
Say puntu yuma.
Baby I be but say won't mean commission toilet. Set toilet there say wudi. Wudi ansana obetimi akoye we. Enti ahunchiri mu de obe da commission toilet.
Selam. Selam pa. Mama Frederick, asemi a work yes 3 mom there but akwaye nkomo obi edie. And that including our candidate, no, ne baumia no more macana, obi ebusa say, power, the one, I'm what the abedre, more pedibio.
Kwame, medase. Mammy, fat Sakuna Minchia, what your food, no one of here is a bridge.
Yeah.
I'll say, I also bore my yeah, it will be an adri. And now you will say, oh, if your mamma Mukunyasono, will be a for the bread Bakumi Numiensa. That's a point in time. But almost say as I'm born into a jedin. And intino say, Osha, Ubia won a responsibility at the man of Gobe. Now the Supremo, Penina Casan and Danka Kufado. Then you saw the Hunu, any division, and now Omo Bonachi Domede, eh? Intino say, I can't trust say, where can who be the Makodu said, Yana, Yana fair to them. Hey! Of course.
Now, so many idea you must say.
My point is say,
Alan, for instance, trade and industry minister,
and he did marvelously well, unprecedented.
And you know, yeah,
one. You see, on say a Juma is very important.
Power the fair.
What's that? It started from President Kufuor, Jerry Rawlings, John Mahama. On be a struggle to make sure somebody please the youth in terms of jobs. Utie Alan Kojo Chairman, for example, I'll say. Jobs for the people, cash for the people. Which I say for a very long time ago. So we are the mantra now. Would him say one of the biggest challenge happiness, work and happiness. You say when you hear Juma, that's when you sika. So
Frederick, why you trade and industry minister? And you mabuso.
We will start from somewhere because president come and gone. Government come and gone failed to build some foundations. What I say now, Alan, minister for trade and industry. why a lot
and a member of the economic management team.
Whatever you want.
No, you'll be a
whatever you want to describe. He was a cabinet minister. Indeed, he was a minister. However, he was appointed by somebody. Okay, therefore, you cannot be taken for a ride for anything. It is the vision of the Supremo that you were implementing, which is another Danko Kufado. If maybe just there, if there's maybe some problem somewhere, it is unfair. Say, would the best slow be out or what? No, that is not fair.
You said your minus here, Gijano. My and Faso Bono Lanchamati.
I didn't tell you about Lanchamati. What about Lanchamati? Did you vote for Lanchamati?
Opinion
Lanchamati in the vision between him. Ask me, Gusa question answer me.
Opinion in the
look, or the Nivisha between Moto Abamano. Answer me. Bibisao. So far the vision metu when dia. It is no. Me say Alan Chamato was given a specific role to ensure say you be industrialize it near the Numa Aba. Oh, look, my industrialize
Numa Aba.
Bebre kwa. Why not? And I nipa omo use komunya adwuma ye sen joma time. Enye nipa kotoa. So it cannot be solved overnight. What you say? Joma time no. I don't say he was able to solve the problems. That was immediate personal MPP ba. Therefore, if John Dramani Mahama couldn't solve it, you could fall to or you obey to me. What I said, Jerry John say you obey to me. It is don't expect say the Alan Baby no within 6 years on farmers swallow the whole BM. But let me tell you something. Under 1D1F, Uti under 1D1F, Alan did unprecedented work. Before we free about Monota say. Now, me say the shame fini and they are starting amounted to about 274 companies. 100 was fully was in operation.
Companies are all dada.
The point now say
you see factories are yes in the
mistake I am going to say. Also say if companies are on their knees, that's what mean survival. You must inject energies into them.
Send their baby and
then say to the level at which they do no differently. Kwame, understand this. But the policy was private sector driven. What I say? Yanga say public na ban ebe started from scratch one or what have you. Obey the policy bar. Monty say it's a policy of government. Say we want to support the private sector. What I say? And how do you support the private sector? It's when they have started something or they are begging for they are on their needs, then you inject. That was their policy. The MPP policy manifesto didn't say Omo started company from day one or what have you.
Casa Preco were on their knees, eh?
Then you may go and ask if
you need jail, so
they came to support. It isn't MPP that went and begged them to come in. All right, maybe go and get your checks right.
I saw
now. When I was sick as Preco, and I say go and ask them because if they benefited, they came and asked because they were on their needs. Until you prove to the contrary, no, won't even say no more.
A question of based on the okay.
And I say no more problems. Understand this?
Okay.
I want to agree to that. Obia will see say company and I say company your person almost more expanded. Company on person more do point to be.
Right.
Alan's policy and another Danko policy was to inject energies into them. And then the can.
And why?
And now why did I
very well. And the Jumaba. Two. And a Sikada.
To me say apart from 1D1F, so what automobile. Maybe I didn't see it. This is the first time unprecedented in this country that you see a minister thinking through to bring at least 5 assembly plants in this country. Don't you know, say a Felipa?
Sanozo Kufu Adoviciana.
They make country. Me see the important thing Yamadin. Akufo-Addo mentioned Alan as trade minister.
Yes.
Alan, what do you want to say? Me per se me industrialization or kind of tra.
Yes.
Alan needed to give flesh to the skeleton. So no sir, the mentality behind what we are seeing is the brains and the policy and or the two also the ogruno. Understand this? So don't think say another country and say he says me industrialization.
It based on your kind. Not just say what aban ni mo no e bra na ala wo ho no. No ankasa betimi abona dwum de bibi sronko aba abebata aban no dwumadie ho ama aban no eso abanfaso ama Ghana for me.
Depending on how much you give to Alan. Yes, of course.
Okay. So what do you mama Salom?
Yeah.
It's a verdict in India. Or say Alan born home, but it's Ghana front to a delegate sent to Manona eventually. One by a man. What do you say?
Me that say, but before me call we no more, my media a tea for nyina viewers, especially the more Central Town constituency, South Town constituency, and North Town constituency, especially baby I'm free at the dome, and in my Kumasi ni back by nyina, almost show live, Prince.
Salom.
What was the way MPP internal
yeah,
but
a fire home.
Yes, a fire home because the Ombeli elected as almost standard bearer. Ono se ebia se Ghana for we no mko to Abama sa nipa no ono na bere steering the affairs of this country.
That's right.
And nti say ye su ye kabi. Anka yes ade me MPP we no there enya de me we because a waste of time.
Hey.
Yeah, totally because tie
with you
Alan Kojo Chremanten or your appointee and a former appointee of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Me bwana na utie Alan Chremanten ne kasa the spokesperson.
That's right, the Kasamafo.
The Kasamafo Chrebichi no. The Kasamafo utie omo a wo say one promise adia be different from Nana Addo. No difference, no, because there's no distinction between what Alan is promising and the overall performance of Akufo-Addo. There's no distinction because Alan is also adopting the same strategy adopted by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in steering the affairs of this country. Gaslighting. Only my dear friend, gaslighting. Gaslighting is psychological. Nipa timeye. Obetimi atwan trosa na wo start dwun say bibi ye wrong wo me we no ana na me na me ndwin ye
me na me hunu asem ni
me na me hunu ana na wo start questioning reality wo judge wo anka like ana wo nye sane like mentally no bibi how ana anu your friend no gaslighting anti wo tie nkrofo we a omuka yaye we omu performance more impressive than John Mahama anyway. Na in reality no enyesa. Enti utati omu na start question on who say ade we yampa.
Anamide
mentigana ha. Enu your friend gaslighting. Enu no mbe. Enti when we queued in 2016 to vote for His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, we thought he was coming to govern this country. Not knowing he was just coming to gaslight us. Anti minu kasa se no enye on governing Ghana or ye gaslighting strategy no. Anti eno na we susuan.
But utie
tie. Yeah. Now who is Alan Kojo Chremanten? Na enu na medika kan say or ye a former appointee of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Utie ni kasamafo a di omu ka kire no say at the boninti na obia woni correct chere say omu ye cherry picking omu ye choose and pick
we
correct e favor no obviously Alan eh sade nu nya no mzo nya Alan no enti di boninti na obia ye we buami ni we no tie na omu si automobile companies are Alan. Companies say Alan. But economic way no inflation say industries are more monies. Oh, I on say Supremo no ankasa or our Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Say we MPP ni our press obedi MPP standard bearer.
That's right.
Obedi MPP standard bearer our opposition.
Ghana they say a flag bearer.
What's it?
Ghana they say a flag bearer.
Or flag bearer no. So uti
I get
governance
I get what you are saying.
Yes, governance
Ghana no link
with say nunti na timinya nkrofo we mu. Say flag bearer keke. U fast flag no. Na udi na omuni. Ti wu na we flag bearer. Wow, but in a serious country no, the panu a standard bearer. Just say standards are almost 30 or party no ana amayoko no mu no. Onu na ye embodiment of such standard no. Enti hu ni panu na hu say we no omujina for we wo enti enye flag me you see flag bearer enu nti na mitimi ye scrutinous assessment of the omoye critical assessment because the islands say or the standard bearer ayesemi hu standards are MPP set here na onu na embodiment of such standard no then na standard wo MPP must say dissimulation like ndada kotompo enu na standard no Wehu. Wudi so obi di standard bearer say e wo MPP no. Sa nipa no obedi ni we no opposition. Wonim de ente.
Kache.
Emre no favor omo.
Emre no favor omo.
Yes.
Ade na wugina so de yakasa.
Wonim say 2016 say.
Yeah.
Semi hu ye say John Mahama obeluzi.
Yeah. Make I say o kasa fa ho pa.
Thank you. Obeluzi. Adikura mi hu ye say obeluzi. Sa adikura na mi hu say
no ebi ne de
o pese mi kire o say
na
wo hu
ka kire ye
o me ka be mi pa che o asembisa o wonim ade a MPP ride on to pa wonim apart from one kasa bosha mo boy no wonim ade a mo ride on 2016 no corruption
keta sese ne proye
kita sise
krono kan ne proye
kankan ne proye dream anu na mo engage anu na mo di sikawia anu na mo di ba power they rode on that to come to power many ukasa say what is the state of corruption in Ghana? It's worse under them. This one is naked thievery and naked stealing.
Okay,
stealing like power. They had unfed like bibia enfeta omo, and they had like this untrammeled access to the resources of this country. Adie two nema sa adie no ye we wo hwe MPP for ambition ne avarice eno na yo mo portion ambition and avarice bebia ambition and avarice wo kita sise ne proye na renew wo
all right
enti Alan no oye discredited political figure obi a wo serve your administration we mu no oye discredited. You may have a sound vision a sound vision that can turn the fortunes of this country around. But that sound vision should be driven by credibility. Once you lack the credibility, you cannot execute that vision. That is what Alan
lack credibility.
I was saying administration way
look the fact that I buy way and the man lack credibility. The fact that buy way
the fact said wanya appointment was strategic ministry or your ministry of trade and industry. Mami bisa same way. Can you tell me the most impressive overarching policy that Alan brought in trade and industry? Can you tell me?
Ebi Fred Bitmaka.
I will say.
Ebi Fred.
So now we are journalists na me bisa asem no. So who person hold it brief. No, is one of the most discredited. There is no difference between
Salam, don't get this wrong. I'm not holding brief for you nor him.
We are journalists, so you can play your devil's advocate. On that basis, that will excuse you and pardon you. But say we are no there. Yes, me catch us that. Maybe I come when you. See, Alan Kojo Tremantino only different from Baomia. Are you the same group? The same group. Anka ye serious woman we muno. Unkrofo we mon kasa ombedi we. Anka we mon kasa ombedi we. And see.
Okay.
A sound vision, a vision that can turn the fortunes of this country around, must be executed with somebody with admirable levels of credibility. If you don't have that, you cannot turn the fortunes of this country
around. I am disappointed in my friend. Highly disappointed. His description of credibility. Maybe he must go and read back what it means credibility as individual. Credibility as individual, and you say government. Alan is coming to become president of this country, right? And that he has proven that he's competent. He has proven that he's credible. He has proven that he's honest. He has proven that he has track records.
The argument is that failed government.
You see, this is sickening. This is sickening. Utie, ye say
yes.
Ye mo bia ne de onye meboa. Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia. He was given responsibility. And what is that? The main one is what? Economic management. Head. Is that also?
Na Alan ye member.
Wait. Me say. Listen to me.
Solid team.
Wait, me say Kwame.
Yes.
Me say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the head of the economic management team.
That's right.
Over the time, it's hard you hear him talking about economic management in this country. Uti. Listen good. and ye kase obi emo say mo obi adwuma obi abel adwuma wo ye ala ye kase ala wo ye trade minister what you say now definitely no the nation is being driven by trade meboa mo surplus ni reserve ni de ben no they trade meboa now Alan was given a mandate to do A, B or Z. Alan make what can I point to? Then they make my point is Alan, I mention so many things to you. Say Alan ba obey. And you didn't just say Alan, oh yeah, the track record there. Now if Alan want to become president, Kwame, and near pan Alan be. Now make sure say, make him up no man set. It's unprecedented. 3 minutes be and you be that. Bo. Alan Friso, what I say? I had 100 companies was in operation. Wait, maybe watch now. Me say 150 was at the point of starting construction. Oh yeah, you can laugh. 24 of them, almost 90% completed. A lot of people have been employed, direct and indirect. I can tell you that almost 258,000 people were directly and indirectly employed through Alan's initiative. Okay, under the 1D1F. And let me say, Alan Ben, this is the first time I automobile, assembly plant in this country, right? And one with that. Apart from Kwame Nkrumah also Biba, Alan initiative.
So what about automobile? First time. Then apart from Kwame
Nkrumah was trying to.
Also, this is the first time. Apart from
when we are assembling cars in Ghana,
Bedford.
No. Oh, Master, listen to me.
What are you saying?
Me say yes. This is the first time that you have seen assembly plants.
I know authentically, originally. Look. Yes, surely
plants in this country. Kwame, go and check. Go and check the number of young people who have been employed under the assembly plants. Go back. Researcher. Don't be sitting in your studio and be trying to be talking about what you think you know. Okay. Go and do the research and find out.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's so who said yeah can you green say you yeah, that's it. Salom. What person about get us pro?
Say no ntina me ba.
Yankom. Why? Yankom sisi e. E dey na mo park actually Ghana for say get us ne pro ya don so Oman Ghana. E na esuma se dwedie ekoso. E ba e ye fa hodie ya mo say sika bi anke wo say da Ghana foto mu no. Ye dey akose Cayman Islands. E no so dey dey.
Cayman Island. Any offshore way no.
Offshore account.
Just say won't mean track it. No. Thank you. Kita sishe proye Sento Jerem. Eya like a dose to say me my limited in tree.
Don't worry. Yet was say. Yeah, you know, Nigeria movie.
Those who are me using no. Those who are me using say no. Anya what's our word na me person me use.
Okay.
Engulfy Ghana.
Adokroye.
Correct. And this is here no. I say yen sorry. Na say last week the minority for no Oman ultimatum say Bank of Ghana governor no on resigning. Me say we sank a statement from Justice for Ghana say yeta omochi deden ye woni say be bia pro ye nikita we dey ye kire sa ade. And ye hu say sade no call in the right direction because see no said the idea no power the firm enye sa lip service on resigning na nipa no resign I say on resigning one name article 21 clause 1D my kwan say ye betimi force Addison out now we see yeah what na edru
so why dey
so what we still sika say we kra my charitable banka say we dey sika me see what we still power the fair
what say
sika what do no what say sika enu ntia ye say won free ho on anka say won resign honorably enu nti 12 August Saturday International Youth Day no Justice for Ghana ya issue statements be to emembu no say almost sorry no start fighting corrupt government officials. Yes. A constitution no nema almost at 2 million. The constitution of Ghana Article 1, Article 41F. C. Aye obiara we ewo Ghana say on expose any on combat corruption ewo Ghana. Ana baby a who say omu waste state resources are yes say o fighting o combat kran ne mo do krasi fight. Enu ti wo we membu ana membu amu ni juma ya titru. Yes omu start sorry fighting abanwe. Mema omu tinasi say on benya opportunity 7th December 2024 no mu to Abama John Mahama. Before John Mahama beba power no Ghana will be no more until the ekasi no yesay bon hu ban na John Mahama ba at least obetimi agina baby so turning economy around. Enti we yembo no na de bia utina we ugina Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok. Now we you are a joke. Get up and fight these people because these are criminals.
Fight for Kwambeso.
Fight for Kwambeso. Me say fight now. Some be say fight for Kwambeso. The constitution. No na me see omo ye.
So fight say.
No na me see.
Say am sorry here. Ya do ya fight. Yeah, we na TikTok so Facebook e cho ma
omo asere. Omo no mo sere sa na say come on.
Omo dey asem na ya twetwe say.
Omo say we no. Ye we no Western world no. Like they are emasculating the power of the youth in Africa. Power. And nothing no di nyama we buy. Hwimon kwa ade biara no mo humorize o ma ye no joke.
Ne dia ya twetwesem.
Atwetwesem. Me pacho ma me bisa asem we. Ye nyanka enye we say me ka asem. Bank of Ghana. Almost see they are spending eye-watering amount of $250 million to build a new edifice for themselves.
Director of Finance Grand Kai.
On Kai figure.
On Kai Scano.
Thank you. Na sanipa no nyekronfo. Na wo ye mebu na ubeti na say, hey, we muchantro ubeti na hotel muchantro. Untimi ye bibi fa ho. Na untimi ye bibi fa sade no unti na say muchantro omu ye we. Sika omu di no. Anka omu disas kanu ye juma bi empunto juma bi wo Ghana ha. Anka unemployment no ebeba from. Me brawa ha osi Alan Kreti juma ma membu 250,000 jobs. Say no kan me pacho ma me resource no. Na me yen track no say sajuma no no create here. The system we are in today is a data driven system. All right? It is a system where we fact check what you say. You don't just say anything because it will be fact checked within a sec. It's fact checked. And so we see we are creating some number of jobs. Job no way. When no omo di esika. Me babcho ma me bisa some way. When I asked what omo the justifications be by for that wasteful prodigal expenditure omo engage here. Omo say again omo see no dada no baby omo was existing structure no na edifice no no entimi standi
so what was here
I say earthquake see ya ebe collapse ni we woni mu journalists so mo problem wo Ghana ha
kache
moanya sa armchaired status obsessed politicians are mu trace you omo for information anti justice for Ghana convener say omo issue statement you don't do follow you don't even give them that respect to even engage them anya munyina stations bebre labi anya munyina stations bebre ho a san omo say omo ye too big to even call bodies like that to engage them. Meanwhile you continue to question politicians when NPP and NDC. The only onuno or a political activist, or a party activist. Me no can say no. Me brawa or a party activist. Me a political activist, a member of a pressure group. Yeah, your perspective, any views on issues no, are totally different from say the omu who are there. Yeah, we know from like a realist point of view. Me can say realistic. Me see a realist point of view. A dear SC form no, and no ne.
Not the conform.
And this is here no. Yeah. Bank of Ghana see. And then almost is here no motivation ni say, and na reason ni say. Entimi standi de baby almost is here no. Entimi standi earthquake should be see. Mo pacha we asem bisa mo journalist for no. Motimia Bisa Bank of Ghana for say, why na ye structural integrity test were building no? But
the mechanics and National Disaster Management Organization, the report because 2 months pay him. Can say even Jubilee House grano. Bia say assassin was here a bit may affect on Bank of Ghana account be. Maybe account.
Me see National Disaster say a company be ana firm be ana obi a wo sa expertise no. Nebe conduct sa structural integrity test on building. Thank you. And it's a Bank of Ghana kanwa. Ye pese who sa company no company a yes structural integrity test no. Because according to Bank of Ghana no enyende ana endra no mu start say umbesi dai fufuro. Omu si ewo ho dadada. Enti pese who die oye structural integrity test no. Whether omu puti adie we no on some tender bi. Say pese omu ye structural integrity test on the building. And the interested na company say almost expertise was idea no. Almost bidi. And to almost bidi a company we nyaye. Company nyaye no ye person who reports no. Company reports no ni. Na ye person who skadudu almost chesa companies.
Okay. So that is on the Bank of Ghana no.
Bank of Ghana.
Remember the twice or your whole chances you know time to become now balance cover very well Katasana project or no the Bank of Ghana there no I am fat to home say adokro my
on say let's be very realistic. Let me say UN somewhere 2021 2022 right
yeah
some analysis be me say ye kasa ye busy ye fact ye issues on facts and yes just kekekeke because selom ebisa questions be a na kakra
to say
yes there's a problem with the Bank of Ghana dano some defect or na me gidi say Bank of Ghana enye kitchen organization. It's not a kitchen organization. No, I say so. Much idea because I say you empirical kind no. Your evidence to prove say a body of competent known. What I say professionals. Aya assessment right.
National Disaster Management.
Of course. Of course. Remember, a competent and professional body. Oh, they have the right. They can do that.
But no structural defect.
And I make say
a company ben.
And I say why can't you access to information? What I say, it is a son of betna. Now say won't mean your time. Now Hana people say Hano bitia. Our people say that question. Whom are you asking? No. Wait. Whom are you asking to answer? And come anywhere. And come fa na makọ Bank of Ghana makọ check it. Makọ emission information me ba. Na makọ check it.
But the question here. No, maybe say once we Ghana.
Yes.
I will per se your bought your footwork.
Yes.
You see, can buy no. Would you this a question? Here say you
propagandist statement.
No, I'm not saying propaganda.
No, you.
No, I'm not also saying
okay.
I'm not also pushing I'm not saying say you the realms of propaganda. People say a very simple question,
which is
question now will be some. But ye person unravel no me fat Bank of Ghana one sense no. Aseme here say yen nyina ye wo Ghana e wo so ye bisa na.
Exactly, it's important.
It wouldn't
it at this point me say or say just convener for justice whatever.
No, justice for Ghana, men can say whatever.
Justice for Ghana.
Thank you.
Okay, that is good. On point. It's like a minute now.
Yeah.
Anka measure behind the scene checks be. What I say? No man some facts on my fingertips. Na me ba maka say ma hwehwe ma hu say de omo kan kompono eni body biasa
ma wo mu aye bia obetimi dia manana o be aban no
you see they make when did they construct the Bank of Ghana? You come in time ene okay yes it is the fact that we say Danny so kuntan no it's so say kuntan no does not even tell you say enu kwan is enough say
into point in say
it be point in say
and dina yes in here sikana ye hwe agum yes
maybe uti at this point in time Ghana is in crisis. Uti I would have wished say we can make defer to a time will be a economy I a bit robust. I would have preferred, but that is not to say Dana a problem as BBC a security zone. What I say? Ghana ye bibia ho na wo. What I say?
And a Jubilee House is in way.
Me say
because not move for report or cacao.
Me say, what you me say. Don't confuse me here.
I'm not confusing. I'm also
me say. What you?
Yeah.
Time na omodi yes out omo for $250 million no. I could see Bank of Ghana no. Me feel say nka omo defer ye. And I come yen one other time abra ye was some economic challenges for country mu. Yakọ IMF me boa. Ye hwe sika nka omo defer ko. Na e man nipa dum yen kesene. So at this point in time, I'm going to say the way there. And then it's our eyebrows no. Papa ya otu kese selom. Kwame o habi. De in Ghana fe nyane e time no. Ya de ne time ye wo hu yem. It is nipa hu say. What I say? O ko fa 250 million be say ya. What I say? Enye ne na omo ya assessment no. A check. What I say? And this time. What I say? From source. What I say? I was listening to one of the commentators. What I say? On my this assessment, who say something ought to be done about this thing. Even location, no, baby, honestly saying, baby, a Bank of Ghana was a CMPO. With your market, Makolani, he. It should be a very peaceful place. But me problem you say in all this no.
No here dey pa.
Me say
Sabri.
Me making me point clear say.
Me te wanna say. But also here say was here relocate to Omo. But and no was say your preoccupation.
Me be say do you know the purpose of Bank of Ghana? Me be say question.
You na him.
Very important. That is the lifeblood.
Na say
wait. That is the lifeblood of this country.
Say you man
me say
your inflation to say.
Forget about it.
Say you man
forget about it.
Inflation to say.
I say forget about it. The point is that the most important mandate is say Bank of Ghana has a mandate by the constitution. Didn't know ye.
What you mean?
Didn't know ye. Oh yeah pa. Maybe because it is the first time around the world. What I say? This time every country be a no. Do you think say Bank of Ghana is sofana? Is that what you want to mean? You see, I am moya diao. I am moya propaganda no. Emwamo. Propaganda, yeah. Let us be myopic. Let us stop the propagandist way of talking. Me say Bank of Ghana purpose is saying this is the lifeblood of this country. Now me say time moya diao no. I'm thinking community fair crank yeah. Me point no. But that does not mean say
it is 60.8 billion loss riches or yeah.
Now me say Bank of Ghana omunye sika ya bandia meboa omuboga ka ya bandia is that not so omunya profit da me be question
omunya profit da
so what's your problem
so omunya
profit why don't you sit in your studio here and be making noise about my profit propaganda na munim.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. What can it be? Salom Brem. What can I say? The project one seven.
Best starting from baby. I always say, or say, Bank of Ghana, or my profit or Emrebi, and yes, sir, you born my basu. Says I know.
Yeah.
Me patch or maybe so same way. The governor of Bank of Ghana, Omo appointing is uncle losses. Me see, Governor Addison, President who are appointing is uncle incurred losses. Am I institutional? And your profit no te. And to your profit at the end of the Babona Basso. And your Juma Omudishan is no. The Okano to say, Obia or promise free SHS as opposition leader. Now, why free SHS? I know what the buyer, no see Omubona Basso. Now, the Omutu Abamanus were Obama Basso. Dabi and Tossum.
A Tossum.
Yes, and Tossum. Because a Juma Cromodisha some say. Your profit and my institution. And who carry losses are who in carry losses are. Yes, I power the fair. But see, there is no justification for the governor of Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, to continue to be in power.
Okay,
there is no to continue to be in
his spreading common mommy be mommy. So also UN report now. E kasa fa demudie edie say no so abedokro man abe agye o man nafa. E die ne betima ye di sade ne hodwuma.
Eno na ye start here say yes sorry. E yes say yen fight one say sisi obi ti second for yata. Order so e in position. Bra eni kwan say ontina ho. Addison the same thing. Enti yeah, you see a my way moon who say, Uncrofo way moon or moma, and who chira a woman say no, or moon or mucosia. And today, saying, ye, young call Muhone catcher, Musa, Mufrio.
Yeah.
And no say, yes, we are right. say yeah well because ahano ye lack that culture of resignation. Yen crofo no ma ko Harvard, Harvard, Yale, sa Ivy League universities no omo koy ba woni ma di kra ade ba ko omo anso ya ho enu na ye sa nuama sa soft way no ati me bua eman no ti say oh adwuma emi here no adwuma no enso ne ma me resign no resign omo anso ya sa you know because what African DNA no onim sa we no say adwuma omo di hye minsam no once me failure no eyese me resign no omo nim enti ya ye nim say sisia emra ye wo mu sisia no eyese ye start yes ade no so omo di omo nim a eyese ye instill sa ade no na ye force omo no mo resign enti MPP NDC say NDC minority group omo parliament say omo ma ultimatum 21 days ye justice for Ghana say no 21 days no kra eye we ma edodo edoso dodo enti ye kasa say no ye best start two ye steps eye say ye remove sad we no from the office ehun hian pa because me see say we ye membu a woni juma membu a munni juma no mu dis wo mu nsem ehye o mu we ni say oh dakro one day ye betu o mu free 7th December 2024 na ya sunline ekotu Abama John Dramani Mahama number na John Mahama buy na Ghana ni ho obere because baby Ghana no do here no
power the fair what ketasese ne proye wonsem no
ketasese unim said just about 2-3 weeks ago the World Bank released a report a staggering report that about 800 and not even about they were specific. They said 852,000 people lost their jobs and have been plunged into misery. And no a positive ayana. Why na kosi? Anya nkrofo we mu.
Nti onsusu no ketasese ne proye na de sade ne ba.
Of course, omo handle ye we nu ye
demonstrate kwan be so.
O say correct. Me pacho. Bank of Ghana. Acts acts about the amount of money you can print in the system. Say me see act be sir. Say who exceed this who transgress and now violate this act no. Yes about with consequences. Because what from rano and yes omo punish you.
To point in say.
Me point in say.
Yeah.
Basic economics. Bachelor will say what prints kadodo bi into system no ability and not resulting into hyperinflation. Me bwana. Yes, a basic secondary school, maybe a form 1. And no. Anti you're experiencing hyperinflation as a result of Bank of Ghana governor any kenoforiata omo decision is say omo be print sika bebre into system no just to save their faces enunti na yewo ahochire mu sesei.
Okay.
Their obe dispute ade we no.
Okay.
Yes onkosua economics basic kakra.
Okay, not just a Bank of Ghana wana na obejina. Mame fa Fred Emrem Fred. What ketasese ne proye na breno na
we be
because
kenoforiata or finance minister.
Salam we say ya wo mo ankomo no. Fred, the question is say kwan beso e Ghana nkomo
of course
mun for party 720 na yen kan ye yasem because Ghana ni na woni adwuma emfa woni alanche martin ne wan ya wo ba ana John Dramani Mahama wo ba de fa no hono ne say sabre ya ye wo mu de ne ye ne ye sa de we free Salam Kazembi say ye ndi ketasese ne proye ho dwuma de obeba no Ghana be no beba beto de ne ye di sa de we ho dwuma ye ne mu ngwase
ketasese any proye ketasese proye ebo man enya de papa enti me amete I will condemn it say enya de papa nti no ye say de bitima ye bia
eno so na mugina so amode ba
me pacho me ba
MPP
we mami
that was momentum campaign promise
Kwame who distorted
ma fairly Ghana
no you are distorting me
no but what you so ma fairly Ghana
propaganda nye
No,
we are propagandists.
Many propagandists.
I'm telling you,
me bizarre question.
No,
would you to say?
Allow me to talk. No, you are distorting my flow.
Would you to say?
You are distorting my flow. I disagree. I disagree entirely.
Okay,
Mami start. One. When did corruption start? When did it start in Ghana? Me bizarre question.
When
did corruption start in Ghana? Did it start at MPP time? When was the first and the last time you heard say corruption see our government to be moved? Now the government in Kwan BSC woman. Wait. Listen, me see go back. Mahama time. Didn't we hear corruption? People attempting. Me say what? Me person me yana me just opposed to the UN debate no. Oh yeah, they answer yeah no. Scientific based something. And yes, better have a baba you know.
You say propaganda. This man.
And now okay, my catch no.
Propaganda is propagating a message.
It is when I'm talking, then you give me a question to answer. You the same person give me the question. You are throwing me somewhere and putting me about. You are not fair to the questioning.
Okay.
And I put it to you. So just be on with your question and don't distort me. Allow me to flow.
Me too.
What I'm saying is that corruption. When did it start in Ghana? Corruption kwa de a chene ba ye betenye na ye fight say aban ko omunya no mo reduce all those things in na eden ewo system ni mu na me no kwani so wo hwe UN report na ba ye na akwa me I'm say we are aware of what do you call it National Anti-Corruption Campaign Plan. What has here sa plan now de ba am adopting in 2014. What has here na ekire edien na nipa ya ye say ye katasehye and ye corruption what I say one was specified what I say so many ways ebu akwa mo say sexual issues can lead to this kind of things, right?
Your brain into bonnet for
men. Yes it will share ona according to report no what even brabo pa between 24 and 35 years according to the report no 83 stagnant. It in Osha, Katasha enya de papa. Me metna ha. But when I'm different, the oya corrupt and the oya corrupt.
Again, I'm a kwamana basa.
Because of one, ABR and Shesheye. And in Triason. Yen Triason.
Wine to say, na wine and Triason. I
buy a back on your momina.
Okay.
And to me, excuse I buy be bands and I buy biko.
Okay.
And I buy bitcoin, I buy baba. Okay. If you don't try to say, or be in a starting, you'll be to start somewhere.
But name of campaign message. Name of campaign message.
Say.
Name one of my prime campaign message. Somebody to medicate say and pray.
Well, say something in progress. A process. Okay.